Alright guys, welcome to another video. Shiraz here. Before we dive into this, guys, you know the usual drill. If you're new and watching for the first time, please consider subscribing, guys. It helps me out a ton if you subscribe. And if you're already a subscriber, guys, hit the notification bell so you know the next time I post content. And if you did like today's content, give it a thumbs up, comment down below, get it out to the YouTube universe. Alright guys, behaviours high value men possess, alright? Behaviours high value men possess and that you need to start adopting, okay? And I'm going to give you these behaviours, alright? Let's just dive straight into this. Number one, guys, alright? High value men and never seek validation. What do I mean by this, guys? You see so many men and females for that matter on Instagram and all the social media websites now, guys. Social media is rife, as I talk about this a lot. And you see people constantly posting irrelevant things on social media, irrelevant selfies, irrelevant posts in their stories. Now, it's different if you have a page and you're using that for solely for business purposes or to promote yourself for whatever you do. You know, you could be, I don't know, you could be an entrepreneur and you're posting something on that story along with entrepreneurial ventures, or you're posting there to kind of advertise something, or your day-to-day engagement that gets the people interested in your business, all right? So they kind of things are normal things, but you get so many guys nowadays on social media and it's very low value, guys, to do this, all right? I've noticed more and more men on social media now posting irrelevant selfies, all right, irrelevant stories on social media, especially Instagram, guys, and you need to stop doing it. It's very low value because basically you men out there are seeking validation from other people, seeking validation from other men, seeking validation from females through these irrelevant posts. Now, what kind of posts am I talking about? Silly wee selfies, guys, all right? Maybe you're posting a silly picture of some irrelevant thing that you're maybe sitting down, you know, on your couch and you're posting irrelevant pictures of irrelevant things, all right? You know, that kind of thing. That's totally irrelevant. It serves no purpose to using your Instagram page, guys. And as I've said, you know my position on Instagram. I don't really like it, guys, unless you're using it for legit purposes. It's a really good tool. Otherwise, guys, it's mind numbing and it can cause depression and low value, and it can cause stress, and it can cause you to feel inadequate because you're constantly being bombarded by a lot of fake lifestyles out there, guys. So don't believe everything you see on Instagram. Not everybody looks that perfect. Not everybody is that perfect, all right? You got to remember, people are using filters. People are posting things that basically they want to post. So you're not going to get the whole story of people's lives, guys, all right? So they don't have perfect lives on Instagram, and this can lead to depression, guys, all right? There is a study done that these social media apps are now leading to high levels of depression, even suicide, all right? So you need to be very careful, okay? So these are kind of low value uses of Instagram, low value use of social media, and low value behaviors in general by men, okay? Seeking validation from others on social media. They're posting stuff that they want other people to validate and make them maybe feel more secure about themselves, or give them notice, or maybe they're insecure inside themselves and they use social media to get that security from other people, which you should never do, guys. As I've told you before, you should be confident in yourself. You should develop confidence in yourself. If you're watching my channel, guys, right, my videos are very relevant. If you are not watching it, you're going to lose out. I've done tons of videos on how to develop confidence and charisma, how to develop yourself. Just go through the videos and watch them, all right? If you're lacking anything in this, you'll develop more confidence, you'll develop more self-worth. You won't need to go and use these websites that are relevant and get outside validation, okay? So never seek outside validation, guys, from anybody. Seek validation within. Seek validation from yourself. Never seek validation from anybody else but yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror and say, you're amazing, all right? Always seek validation from yourself. So one high value behavior, high value men never seek a validation from anybody else. They don't outsource their validation. They insource their validation. Number two, guys, high value men and never pedestrialize women, okay? This is basically what all the simps do, guys, that pedestrialize women. Simps have led to the destruction of the dating game, guys. They've led to the delusional state of females today. Females that are maybe a 2 in looks think they're a 15, or even 200-pound, 200-kilo women are now looking for 6 foot, 6-figure men, and this is all down to low value simps that pedestrialize and overvalue, over validate women, okay? And this is not what high value men do, guys. High value men will never pedestrialize women. High value men see themselves as the king. High value men see themselves as the king of the castle. I see myself as a high value man. I will never pedestrialize a woman, guys. I've never done it in my life. I never will pedestrialize a woman. The only woman I pedestrialize is my mother, because she's the only woman I would probably say you could get away with pedestrializing. Okay, she is the only woman you could probably do that with, because she is your mother, alright? So she gets away with that. Otherwise, you never pedestrialize any woman, guys, alright? You should see yourself as severely high value. You should see yourself as the king of your castle. You should be seeing your own self-worth, guys. I see too many guys walking around, okay? Even you can look to the gym example again, guys. And why I always use a gym example is it's a good scenario, guys, for social examination, because you get the complete behaviours of interaction of male and female in this kind of environment, because it's tantamount for it, alright? Because you get loads of females go there for validation, so you can see the behaviours and analyse it. And you see too many simps in the gym and guys wasting their workout time talking to women that probably get conversed with by male simps throughout their entire workout for 2 hours. So they're getting extreme amounts of validation, and real inside themselves, guys, they don't value these guys, all right? They're just taking the free validation off them and getting that feel good, and then they're not even going to go out with that guy, or not even going to give him a second look. They're just soaking up like a sponge of free validation, all right? And these low value guys that adopt this low value simp type behavior, guys, are getting nothing out of it. These women are actually sickened by them, but they don't realize that, because they don't have red pill knowledge, or they don't have that knowledge of female psychology, okay? They don't have knowledge of female nature, and they probably don't have any game, so they just simp constantly. I see it all the time in the gym, guys. It's pathetic. Stop simping. Women won't thank you for it, alright? And they notice low value behaviour. They're probably throwing up in the toilets after you spoke to them, alright? But then again, it's contradictory, because they do like it, because it's giving them free validation, and they're walking out the gyms validated. And that's why you get 200-kilo women. They probably get validated as well, guys. I've seen it. I've seen these kind of hippopotamuses getting spoken to by guys, 6 or 7 of them in the gym, and they're walking out thinking they're a 10, guys. And this is where it leads to the destruction of the dating game, guys. And now why women have gone crazy on dating websites, all right, demanding the best of the best. This is what it results in. Adopting these low value behaviors. So high value men are never going to do this, guys, all right? They're never going to pedestrialize women. Guys like me, guys, I won't bat a second woman. I look to a woman in a gym, I won't even give her the time of the day, sorry, because I'm the king of the castle. I value myself. I'm confident in myself. I'm not going to speak to that female. If she decides to speak to me, you know, looks over, says hello, morning, I'll engage, right? But I will never go and simp, right? And I'll be gentleman about it, and then I'll get on with my workout, right? because that is a high value behavior. That is you valuing yourself. You're not seeking that validation from that female. You're not pedestalizing female. Oh my God, look at that woman. Look at, oh God, she's so gorgeous. God, there's a guy in the gym that constantly does this, guys, and it's so tiring. He's talking to you and suddenly he'll look over and he'll see some scantily clad, tight, legging type female with buttocks out, and he'll just be looking over my eye, just engrossed in it. And it's just such low value behavior. And this guy's a nice guy, but he just doesn't realize he's not valuing himself by doing that. So this is a behavior you want to stop doing and start doing high value behavior of never pedestrializing women. Okay. One of the third ones is, guys, seeking going on dating websites. This is what high value men will not do, guys. Very rarely will high value men go on dating websites to seek dates or relationships, because these guys are in abundance, guys, all right? They value themselves. They have a rotation. They're not short of women because in just being high value, just adopting high value traits, being confident, looking after themselves, working on things in their personal development. It acts like a ripple effect, guys, all right? And they're gonna be in a position where females are gonna be coming to them. Okay, they've learned red pill knowledge. They do not simp. They do not pedestrialize. They see themselves as the king of the castle. They see themselves as the prize, guys. This is the main thing. They see themselves as a prize. Women then start coming to them. Okay, so high value male see themselves as the prize. They don't go on dating websites, because dating websites, guys, I'm sorry to say, you can argue with it. As I said before, I don't sugarcoat in this channel, are for low value men. Okay, men that don't have the confidence to go up, and if you like a woman, approach and speak to her, okay? But then again, I understand why men may be feared of doing this with what's going on with women nowadays, of the shaming on social media and the games they play on social media. But still, guys, a high value man will still do that. A confident man will still do that. If he sees a female, he's going to shoot a shot, guys. It's not dead, and I encourage you to do that, because the more you do that, it's going to build up confidence, guys. Honestly, even if you do get knocked back, all right, you start to build up more and more confidence, and that's how you become more confident. That's how you start to self-empower yourself. That's how you start to value yourself even more. That's how you start to treat yourself as a prize. The more you do it, the more confident you get, the more you see yourself as a prize. Guys, I see myself as a prize. Okay, and that's not an arrogant sense of things, because I'm not an arrogant guy in any sense, but you have to see yourself as a prize, certainly now in this day or age. I'm telling you guys, when you start walking about seeing yourself as a prize, okay, just adopt that habit, just be delusional about it. You're going to start to magnetize people to you, guys. Believe me, it really works. You'll see the magnetism of this. Develop this. Start seeing yourself as a prize. Okay, start creating your self-image. And I can talk about self-image in a video if you don't understand about self-image. Yes, self-image is very important, guys. I learned about self-image, and I constantly try and improve my self-image, because it's tantamount. The secret of being the best male you can is your self-image, guys. It's how you see yourself inwardly, that's going to reflect outwardly, and the more you fix your self-image inside, you'll start projecting that outside. People will magnetize to you, guys, all right? Females will magnetize to you as opposed to other men. They just notice it. Females are very intuitive, guys, more intuitive than men, and they will notice it. They will notice a difference in you. They will notice a difference. That guy's different, that guy's aloof, the females are very clever, guys. They're more manipulative than men, guys. They have more intuition than men, so they pick things up men wouldn't, all right? So treat yourself as a prize, guys, all right? And never go on dating websites. This is a low value behavior. High value men will never go on dating websites. High value men have an abundance mindset, and they have a mindset that they have an abundance of females out there that they can choose from, and they have a rotation of females. So this will come, okay, when you start treating yourself as a prize. So never do that, guys. Take this on board, and never do that. And fourth high value behavior, guys, is always being your path and purpose. High value men are always on their path and purpose, guys. No matter what, never compromise on your path and purpose. I've said this before. and I mention it all the time in the videos, whatever your path and purpose is, okay, whatever it is, whatever your dream or ambition is, it could be minuscule, it could be big. Always have big dreams, guys. Always have big visions in your head. I never believed that before until I started to self-develop myself even more. I was always constantly in self-development, but in the last 2 or 3 years, I've constantly tried to self-develop myself more and more. And there's a power to having a dream, a goal. Envision it, guys, all right? Envision it, okay? Envision it, and whatever your goal is, as I said, minuscule or big, right? Envision that goal, and that's your purpose. And if you don't know what your purpose is, spend some time finding your purpose. High value men are always on their purpose. They know their purpose. Okay, when they've reached one purpose, they'll find another purpose, guys. And that's why their life's fulfilled. I've got many goals, guys. One of my goals is to build this YouTube channel, all right? To really grow it. That's one of my major goals, all right? And I've got other goals as well alongside that. And once I've reached those goals, I'll go and look for the next goal. Never, ever, ever give up your path or purpose, guys. Always be on it. Never compromise on your path and purpose for anybody, all right? This goes for males as well. Even your male social circle. Never compromise on your disciplines. Never compromise on things you have got to get done for somebody else. If somebody wants to go and party, let them party. You stay on your path and purpose, all right? If somebody's going to knock you off your path and purpose, even with that, be that with friends, male friends, especially with females, guys, because females will always attempt to knock you off your path and purpose. Listen, it's not their fault, guys. They are just inbuilt that way, all right? They're always going to try and divert you from your path and purpose. And only strong, high-value men know the importance of path and purpose. They will never let a female take them off their path and purpose, no matter what, whether even in a relationship, whether even outside a relationship, they will stay in their path and purpose. And those females will respect them. Or women don't respect guys who submit to them, guys, all right? You need to understand this. Simping and submitting to a woman to appease her is never going to take you down a good path. It's not going to go well for you, all right? And you can ask any female out there, they will barf a man simping over them and being too emotional, although they deny it. You know, they will tell you that, but they'll probably secretly be thrown up in a bucket. So always be on your path and purpose. This is another high value behavior, guys. You need to start adopting that, guys. If you're not adopted it, get off these dating websites, stay on your path and purpose, go into this gym, guys, all right? Get your body in check, start working on your goals. Forget these low value behaviors, guys. Forget the scrolling on the social media. Forget sitting on your ass, okay? Because I see a lot of this, guys sitting on their asses, posting stuff sitting on their asses. It's not going to do you any stead, guys. And I'm not sugarcoating that. I'm here to give you the experiences I've went through, all right? That's the only reason I'm going to be a bit harsh on this channel, all right? Because I'm trying to help you, and I'm hoping this is going to help you. Okay, so these are some of the high value behaviors, guys. Behaviors high value men adopt and they follow, all right? There's loads more as well. I may do a second video on loads more, all right? So you want to try and adopt these, guys. You want to try and learn these kind of behaviors and make it part of your habits daily. Make it part of your lifestyle, guys. And honestly, you'll start improving so much in your life, and you want to kind of be strict on it. You want to kind of try and habitualize to these kind of habits, all right? So with that said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. It was a wee bit of a longer one because I wanted to get this out. As I say, I always try and give you good value content. So I'm not going to ramble on anymore, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one. Till the next video, all right? And remember, guys, to support the channel. Where a lot of you are watching and you're not supporting the channel, support the channel, guys, because this is for men. If you really care about masculinity, you will follow, subscribe, watch the videos through, and really support the channel, guys. If you care about empowering men, if you care about protecting masculinity, because there is a war on it, guys. There's a really bad war on masculinity through the narrative, and channels like mine's going to stop that. Channels like mine's is going to protect what's left of it, all right? So thanks for watching, guys. I'm not going to ramble on any longer. Until the next one, it should razz out. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching and take care.